welcome to the home of the Blue Hens in Newark and Delaware Stadium. As we'll see a squad from Conference USA, the Houston Cougars, taking on a squad hoping to prevent another L this week, the Delaware Blue Hens. For EA Sports College Football, I'm Reese Davis, joined here in the booth, as always, by David Pollack. And the Blue Hens will kick it away to start. He'll bring it back from inside his 5. Excellent job by the kick coverage team. A pretty minimal gain on that return. So Houston's offense will have the football first. Let's take a quick second to call out some of the impact players their coaches mentioned in meetings this week. Anything you guys heard that really resonated with you?
Yeah, I love when coaches talk about guys that bring it every single day. Like, that we can depend on them. They can get other guys lined up. They're always motivated. They're always being a great teammate. These are the guys that coaches love.
And big-time players make big plays in big games, right? These are the guys that have to play well if they're going to win games like this. It'll be interesting to see what they do today.
Looking to throw, it's Wegman. Throws for the tight end. And a big deflection on 3rd down forces a 4th down. Houston sends the punt team onto the field. They'll boot it away for the first time tonight. Takes it on the return. The solid return there offsets some of the punt yardage and really sets up this offense nicely. So Delaware's offense taking the field. First chance we have to see them today. The matchup we'll be watching in this one really takes you back. Big-time running back going right into the face of a tackling machine at linebacker, David.
Yeah, and we're going to see this individual battle a lot. Not just in pass coverage when they match up, but just meeting in holes. And who's going to win when they go head-to-head? That will be a big factor in who wins this football game. But, Jesse, one-on-one, this is going to be a show.
This is going to be an incredible match.
There he goes! Just what this offense was looking for. Sets him up at the 26 with the first down. Leaves it with the back. And maybe he'll get back to the line of scrimmage, but no more than that. Got stuffed on first down. It's 2nd and 10. Rides the back on the option, the give. And there was nowhere to go, just stopped in his tracks in the backfield. A little less room to work with now as the ball's at the 28 and it's 3rd and long. A shot toward the end zone. And it was worth the gamble, but the long pass is incomplete. It's 4th down and they'll try the field goal. And the kicker delivers the 3 ball to finish off the drive. And that'll put the first points of the game on the board. It's 3-0.
And they don't get 7 on that opening drive, but they get 3. And this place is rocking. Night games are always so loud, so obnoxious, and these fans, they get something to cheer about with that first offensive possession.
And he'll bring it out of the end zone. Nice job executing all of the assignments as they put a stop to that return at the 22. They'll snap this one to start the drive from their own 22. Quickly to the tight end. And he'll move his way forward to the first down. They'll mark it at the 35. They'll need to show urgency to get another play off before the clock hits 0. We've come to the end of the period. It's Delaware holding the lead. And we've come to the end of one. And let's take a quick moment to catch up on the stats. Heading in the opposite directions now as we crank it up in the second. First play of the period, first down here. Using his legs, it's Connors. He is going nowhere. Stop at the line of scrimmage. Didn't get much on first down. It's 2nd and 9. Wide receiver going in motion. Looking to throw, it's Wegman. On target. Gets it to the 46-yard line. First down for this offense. The Cougars come to the line with a fresh set of downs. Keeping it on the ground with the running back. And a nice solid pickup there before the defense wrestles him to the ground. Got 6 on first down, now a lot of options on 2nd and 4. They'll go to the ground. Brought down at the 38, it's a pickup of 10 and a first down. The Cougars pounded the rock to move the sticks, now back to work. Power football with the run. Breaks into the open. Tackle is made at the 27. Let's give him 10 yards on the play, and it is enough for a first down. Quarterback and running back set up in the pistol. The run to the left. And the defense holds firm. No pickup at all on that play. Didn't get much on first down. It's 2nd and 9. And a decent gain there before the defense makes the stop. 3rd and short from the 22. Is the field goal unit getting ready, or is this already 4-down territory? Got enough to move the sticks. First down from the 17. There's a timeout on the field. Tight game here late in the first half. Inside a minute to play here in the first half. Might we get a touchdown before the break after all? Tight end in motion. See how the D reacts. They'll give it to the back. Headed to the end zone. And he waltzes in for the score. Touchdown, Cougars!
Really nice physical running that time. Nice push up front by the offensive line, getting it in for the touchdown. They now take a 1-possession lead here with just a little bit of time left in the first half.
On to attempt the try.
The kicker is on for the extra point.
And the extra point makes it 7-3. And for a quick update, let's go to Kevin Connors in the studio.
Terrific showdown this week, guys. Let's take a look at what's going on. Hawaii is dominating this one thanks to an offense that's done whatever it's wanted since the opening kickoff. They're up 14 over Middle Tennessee. We'll circle back if anything big happens you need to know about.
Oh, and how about that? I know Kevin and those guys will be keeping an eye on it for us. He's got him! And a good job of coverage by that defense, just a short pickup. We got a timeout here late in the first half, and they'll try to get more points on the board before the break. He'll pull it on the read. They bring him down, but not before he's able to pick up the first down. The offense calls timeout. It's the second one they've used this half. On the run, it's Silver. Finding open areas. Runs through the tackle. Got to be smart, patient, great vision. Uses all of that to get to the 29. One more snap coming before juice boxes and orange slices. The pass is incomplete, and there are 2 ticks remaining on the clock. One more snap coming before halftime. Wants to go up top. He lost one down the sideline. Incomplete. He took a shot on the final play of the quarter and couldn't quite find his man. That's the end of the second quarter. That means it's time to join Kevin and our halftime update.
Fellas, many thanks. Happy to provide a break in the action to kind of pour over exactly what has transpired so far. And how can we begin our analysis of that first half without singing the praises of one of the elite backs in football? Racking up huge numbers on the ground, even throwing the occasional block. This kid is the total package. And if this defense doesn't adjust its strategy, he could be headed towards a career day. I don't know about you, but I'm ready to watch this one unfold. Back to our guys in the booth.
Just about set to start the second half. Houston will kick it away. Let's see what he can do with the return. He was looking for some running room, but not much to be found as he stopped at the 18. Okay, guys, here comes the Delaware offense onto the field. Tight game as we start the third quarter, and we'll see what type of adjustments they made at halftime.
And getting the ball first here, I think, is such a big deal. Like, I get the first chance to make a statement, to make the adjustments, to create some momentum for my squad right here in the third quarter.
Yeah, I think it's so important for this offense to set the tone here early in the second half, to get a nice drive going, build that confidence, and get your defense ready to come on out, get a stop, and change the complexity of this game.
From the gun, he'll try to throw for it on third down. Trying to make magic on the scramble. They'll make the stop about a yard short of the first down. The Blue Hens will call on their punt team. They'll have to boot it away for the first time tonight. He'll get it up to about the 44-yard line before they slam the brakes on him. And the offense takes over to dip into its bag of ball plays. Looking for a physical attack from the gun. And he'll find enough running room to get it just short of midfield at the 49. Halfway there on first down, it's 2nd and 5. Going to the running game. He has an extensive juke library, and he exhausted it and still didn't pick up much. They'll try to bully their way for the first. This might depend on the spot, but I think he's going to come up just inches short of converting that third down. Has to get there to move the sticks. Powers through the defender. Will not get there. A 4th down stop. The give to the running back from the shotgun. And this one will be stopped for no gain. As they get set to snap it, time winding down here in the quarter. 2nd down, they'll go to the air. Fires to the tight end. And brought down, looks as if that's how we'll end the third. So we open the final period with a 3rd down play. That's the end of the quarter, and Houston has the lead. They've built a cushion. They've got a nice lead. Now the task is finish the deal as you take a look at the third quarter stats. One more period to go to see who can make the winning plays and come home with the victory. They'll snap it from the 48 on 3rd and short. From the gun, wants to pass. Now with a great opportunity as they pick up the first down. They've got it at the 40. And the Blue Hens come to the line with a new set of downs. Out of the gun, the give to the back. And a pickup of 8 opens a world of opportunities on 2nd and 2. After the good pickup on first down, let's see if they keep it on the ground. Quick spin on the ride. Not much running room there thanks to this senior defender. The Blue Hens come to the line on 3rd and short, trying to keep the drive alive. Tries to slither forward on the sneak. It'll be 1st and 10 from the 30.
On the play. And that's a first down.
Wants to throw on first down. Caught over the middle. It's LeBoy. How about picking up tough yards like that as he gets to the 22? Clock stops. We have reached the 2-minute timeout, and the offense is looking for a play to close this deal out. He'll do it himself. He's brought down, but it'll be enough for a first down. And the Blue Hens kept this drive moving on the ground, now back to work. The give out of the gun. Really good job by everybody there. Well blocked, good run, and a first down. They'll use a timeout here. You have to be certain at this point in the game. They'll run it on 1st and goal. Touchdown, Delaware! They've got the lead here in the 4th.
What a great job by this offense. And listen, I judge offenses by what they do in the clutch. In those big moments right before the half, in the 4th quarter, late in the game, just like right here, you need a score. You got to go take the lead. They do everything they can. Now, defense, you're up. I need you to get me a stop.
Needs this one to push the lead to a field goal. And with that extra point, they're up by 3, meaning a field goal just ties it. Kickoff unit on the field, and this defense will be called on to protect this lead. On the run from inside his own 5. Finds just enough space to cross the 25. Let's mark it at the 27-yard line. First play of this drive comes from the 27. Dropping back, it's Wegman. Grabbed in the middle, it's Johnson. They make the stop, trying to pick up just a little bit at a time to get to that first down marker. Second down, he'll throw it. And that's going to fall to the ground, incomplete. That was a physical matchup there. Third down coming. From the gun, wants to pass. Snagged in the middle, it's Johnson. Oh, he's got some space. Quick timeout call by the offense after the play, trying to preserve every minute possible. Hands it off. Able to pick his way forward for a decent game before the defense gets him down. The hurry up now, second down, clock ticking. Wants to go up top. That's caught, it's Thomas. They immediately call timeout, trying to preserve every second they can to try to rally here late.
Timeout, Houston.
And he was fortunate not to lose yardage on that play, able to wedge it back to the line of scrimmage. They'll hurry to the line with the clock still running. Back to throw, and he needs to make a play. The quick out. Makes the stop at the 23-yard line, but it's a pickup of 15, a first down, and this offense is smelling the end zone. What will they dial up on second and a long way to go? Wide receiver comes in motion. To the ground with the back. Only a couple there, and now staring at 3rd and 8. They'll use a timeout with 26 seconds left on the clock. They go to the ground. Tackled at the 16-yard line. That's not enough for the first down, and we'll see if they go for it here. They'll use the timeout, 6 seconds left on the clock. So now we'll line up for one of the biggest kicks of this game. Just drives it between the uprights. And they tie the game in the final seconds.
I am not always the most positive guy towards kickers. We all know that. But how about that, man? First opportunity in the game, in the fourth quarter, when your team needed it, the game now tied because of his foot.
He'll bring it out from inside his own 10. And good work by the coverage team to knock down the return man. Well, guys, let's play some more. Headed to overtime.
And this just feels right. Both of these teams going back and forth. So, of course, David, this thing needs to get decided in OT.
Let's see who's better. Short amount of time to do it. A couple possessions, probably maybe one possession each. Who's the better team?
All right, guys, so here we go in overtime. And just to refresh everyone's memory, alternating possessions starting on the opponent's 25.
And it's so nice to be on defense first, just to set the tone, to understand what you need. Try to hold them to a field goal. The offense knows they can do their job to go out and get a win. Just 2 possessions, Palmer, like you got to be at your best.
Yeah, and I love the new rules, too, because in the 3rd overtime possession, it goes to alternating 2-point plays, back and forth. Who's got anything left in the tank here in OT?
We'll get it started here in overtime. He'll keep it himself. Plows through the defense. And they're able to get him on the ground. And now on second down for this offense. Quarterback on the keeper. What powerful running, just driving the pile forward for everything he could get. He'll be just a few inches short. Looking downfield, it's Wegman. He wants it all. Touchdown, Houston. Hello. They strike first in overtime.
Man, really nice job attacking the middle of the field. You see those safeties, man, I want to split them. He splits it right down the middle, throws that post, right on the numbers, catches the ball in the end zone, touchdown.
Now to push the lead to 7 in overtime. And he did make that extra point, no issue with the treacherous footing. Now on first down, they need to answer with a touchdown. Wants to go up top on first down. Catch in the middle, it's Ellison.
Listen, running backs are not just running backs anymore. You're going to be a wide receiver in today's football, and a great job sneaking out of the backfield, getting them the football, letting them get some positive yards.
Makes the grab down the middle. They'll get it down to the 8-yard line on that throw and catch, and the defense is backed up against the wall.
Knocking on the door, offense now in the red zone.
They want to throw it. Grabbed in the backfield, it's Silver. And maybe he'll get back to the line of scrimmage, but no more than that. Defense rose up deep in its own end on that last play. Now a 2nd and long coming. And the quarterback goes down at the 11-yard line.
Quarterback now has to make sure his guys are dialed in. You can't make any more mistakes. Giving up a negative play on 2nd down by the goal line, you've got to be really smart with this football.
3rd and goal here in overtime, and they need a touchdown. Wants to fire it in the end zone on 3rd and goal. Had nowhere to go with that one, had to just throw it away. A wise decision to keep the field goal in play. From the gun, he'll try to throw. Fires to the end zone. Touchdown, Blue Hens! They got the score now to see if they go for the win or the tie.
Obviously very hard to complete passes this area of the field. Nice execution. Now you're down by...